Thank you, Nick. Senator Alyssa Slotkin visited West Michigan this afternoon, making a stop at Sun Chemical in Muskegon. She spoke about her bipartisan bill currently in the Senate, but she also spoke about the war in Iran and the high gas prices coming out of the conflict as the tenuous ceasefire holds for now. Take a look. The current ceasefire in the war in Iran remains tenuous as both sides continue trading shots in the Strait of Hormuz. 6 small Iranian boats were sank by the U.S. earlier on Monday, allegedly in response to Iran's military launching drones and missiles at U.S. ships. Michigan Senator Alyssa Slotkin says the situation in the Strait of Hormuz is still volatile.
It's kind of a powder keg, that area. When nothing gets through, it drives costs up across the global economy.
Slotkin visiting Sun Chemical in Muskegon, touting her bipartisan Paving the Way for American Industry Act. If passed, it would give priority to American-made goods over certain foreign-made products, as tariffs make imports more expensive.
Tariffs have come on and then come off, and there's been just a lot of volatility in the environment, and these companies now have the cost of fuel added on to that volatility.
Those fuel costs also hitting Michiganders hard.
I don't think there's a single person or company in Michigan or in the country that's not watching the price of gas right now and just sort of gasping when they pass by the gas station, when they fill up.
Slotkin, a former CIA officer stationed in the Middle East, critical of the Trump administration's efforts in Iran.
There is such a thing as strategic geography, so the administration should be as hard as they can trying to get into a room to negotiate an end to this, because and I think the Iranians have shown that just sort of bombing them repeatedly doesn't do the trick.
The White House still claims they're looking to negotiate with Iran.
They want to make a deal. They're decimated. They're having a hard time figuring out who their leader is.
When you kill the majority of leaders in the country, it's hard to figure out who to negotiate with and who to deal with, and they're living with that.